He's got it.
You know, just chilling. Hey, does anybody else feel like the time change thing could end to the? I can't even talk. Does anybody else hate the time change thing? That's what I was trying to say. This sucks, man. I am pooped for some reason. It's funny because a lot of the comments on last night's video that I looked at whenever I was on my lunch today were all like, "Hey, where you guys' energy at, buddy?" I don't know. And maybe realizing it too. Like maybe that because it's your brain is everything. It's all in your head, right? Maybe hearing everybody say that maybe be like, I don't know, mate. Where do I get the energy? Oh my God, I don't have the energy. I never got around to taking this pump back either. Which something tells me they're gonna give me dude. Oh, well, did you hook it up? Did you look at it from a 30-degree angle? Huh? Did you sniff it? Did you take it out of the box? No, I didn't do any of that stuff. I just want my money back. 150 smackaroos, pepper. Wish me luck, guys. But the plan for the video today is just gonna be, how much did I make this time? You guys probably seen the thumbnail. You guys think it's different than last time? Better, worse, in between? What's up, fella? It's a live crew in here. If you guys are like me, tired from this time change, man. I don't know what. This time change sucks. I don't remember. I mean, this morning I thought, this is great. Felt like I had an extra hour. But now I'm like, forget this.
He's got it.
You know, just chilling. You gotta catch them all, right? Oh man. What's up, buddy? And if you're busy down there now, I got the wrong one.
He probably run somebody out on my computer, put in his door.
Yeah, I'll be a son of a gun. I shouldn't assume anything anymore, but you know how it is. If you ever try to return anything, it's always a problem. But I'll say this, man. Whenever I turned the camera around and showed him just sitting there playing on his phone, and then flipped it back on myself, and I was like, you know, just chilling. He was like, huh? I'm like, oh, my bad, Bob. Didn't want to bother you over there in your Instagram scroll. I mean, it was just awkward. I walked in there, and there's 3 grown men, just 2 of them are chasing their tails around trying to figure out why they got $15 over on one register and $15 missing on the other. Figure that one out, Sherlock. And then, like I say, and then the third guy's just sitting there playing on his phone, and I'm like, you guys want me to just stand there all day? I'm the type that'll say something anymore. I work too damn hard, and I spend too many hours in a day telling my guys not to do that to customers, you know. Somebody walks in, dag on it. I even actually just recently took a big screen TV, built a shelf with my bare hands. I could have went and got one of those TV mounts, wall mounts, but this is an older big screen TV. It's a flat screen, but it is, dang, that thing's like 160 pounds. So I just built a shelf for it to set on, and I tied it in. I got a 50-foot HDMI cable, which I didn't even know they made. And I ran that son of a gun all the way over to the DVR box for the security system at the building. And I zoomed in on just the front desk camera so that not only can you, you know, there's a bell that you can hear. There in a couple areas in the warehouse, you can glance up and see the front counter. But now, from anywhere in the warehouse, you can look up and see that big screen TV and know if there's somebody standing up there or not. Because there's nothing worse than a customer coming in there, standing there for 30 minutes, helping herself to the drawer, whatever else is up there, and then just leaving or something, or losing the customer, or going and telling other people, well, don't go to that guy's store because you'll just stand up front there. Which, it still happened today, if I'm being honest. I was in the back messing with the top secret thing, and my guy who was supposed to be manning the front in the warehouse came back there to talk to me about it. Say, well, is something wrong with it, buddy? I said, nope. I'm just checking it out. You know, taking the cover off, looking at all the parts that I'm gonna need to order and how hard it is to, you know, how hard it's gonna be to do this, which I guess this would be a good time to say this. I looked up common failure points on this thing, and one of them happens to be the oil cooler that sits underneath the intake. So I'm going to order one of those. There's a plastic version and an all aluminum version, which I'm assuming the plastic version is just like the way a radiator is set up, where it's a core itself, an aluminum core with plastic ends on it, you know. Man, I'm exhausted. And he's like, man, it sounds good, man. It's a sharp. Ooh, I almost said what it was. And I'm like, yeah, it's not bad, man. Especially for, you know, man, I couldn't imagine being a teenager and here you go. But we're blessed to be able to do that. I will say that. I know I've already said it, but I'll say it again. But yeah, and then I walked around and I was like, man, I'm gonna check see if there's somebody up front. And the guy had been standing there so long, and my guy was like, I thought I heard whistling earlier, and I guess it was that guy whistling. Anyway, so the plan for today's video is month end just happened, the analytics closed, and I know exactly how much I'm getting paid for the month of October now, which is crazy. This is crazy that I've already made, this is be 2 times in a row that I can tell you over a month's time how much I made because I uploaded the entire month. I think you guys are gonna be shocked about this one, because I know a lot of people was like, last month, $380? That's all you made? Hey, I started late in the month. I started on the 5th, was the first upload. And like I say, I got a couple videos demonetized for music and some other things. So you guys just wait till I get home. It's gonna blow your mind. But not gonna blow the money because I pay the truck off, baby. Man, some days I wish I was still on my bull. You know, I listen to some of these people. First thing this morning, somebody's like, hey, this old man came out of retirement. I'm like, all right. And some people make it too easy. It's bait almost, right? And I still ain't falling for it, old man. But just be glad I ain't on my bullshit, dude, because, man, this dude is so lame. And talking about, it's so, okay, look, I will say this. I'm not going to be on no bullshit. I'm not going to be coming after you and officially trolling anybody again, even though for some reason it feels like it's what I'm really good at. And a lot of people like it. But it's a bad look, Pippin. You can't be 60-something, middle 60s, and like just trying to break down people's relationship. Well, you can tell that's not love because one of them goes in this state and then the other one goes back to the other state. And I just don't think they're really in love. And I think they're lying about it and lying about cancer and lying about this and lying about that. And just all this projecting stuff. And then like, oh, and by the way, I had a 32 times zoom camera and was hiding in the cut somewhere, zooming in on you and balanced the tripod on my truck so I could get it wasn't a shaky shot. And bro, go take a nap. You know what I mean? But anyway, I want to show you guys the progress on the wallpaper peeling too, because when I got back from doing the fuel pump thing yesterday and helped my buddy get his truck rolling, I came home and peeled some more wallpaper. But before we go in there and show the progress, I got the bag of wallpaper out here. Let me move it. I washed my truck yesterday too and used the rest of my Chemical Brothers. So, but this is the, well, I changed the bulbs too and the entry light, but that is a whole bag full of wallpaper that I peeled off. And well, while the scale's here, you're getting all kinds of updates today. Let's see where we're at. 223. I'm still down a pound or so. You know, out of all the goals I set, that's the one that I don't feel like I'm doing real good at. But look, and I'm getting ready to go in here and show you guys how much money I made for this month too. For the month of October that I'm going to get paid this month and pay towards the truck. But man, I'm telling you guys, like I'm going to do it, and I have full confidence now, because obviously I gave all the money from last month's, and I'm going to give all this total I'm getting ready to show you guys that I'll get on November 20th. I'm going to give it all to the truck as well, and we've been giving a little bit here and a little bit there, and every chance we get to pay a little bit extra on the truck, we've been doing it. And at this point, at day 61, I can tell you for sure that by day 100, that truck's going to be paid off, and the title's going to be in this hand right here, baby. Woo! Let's go inside real quick. She said the teachers at school told her that Finley was running a small fever at school still and coughing, so not ideal, right? Daddy's home, Bubba. Can I have a hug? Come here, Bubba. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love you, dude. Oh no. Are you okay? Mommy, Daddy will make you better. Okay? I love you. Speaking of Mommy, see what Mommy's got going on. Smells good, babe. I said it smells good. Yeah. Yep. So, this is the obvious cutoff point right here. God, look how much better that looks. Babe, just getting the wallpaper backing off. So I got from right there around. I took the key hanger down and put it back up because we gotta have that. And then around, and then around, and then around, and then around. But then I got all the way around and stopped there. I took that down too, but hung it back up because you gotta have pictures of that. That's my little Finner when he was first born. Oh, look at me. I'm like, yeah, I got this, little buddy. Oh, that's when the baby shower was thrown for her at work. And then all the girls holding her belly. Anyway, yeah, babe. Oh, dang it. I just realized I forgot my laptop at the office. Son of a biscuit, dude. Well, because I'm going to do that. Here's how much I made for the month of October. Yeah. Well, I could take screenshots on my phone, I guess, from the analytics things. God dang it. I'm a mess right now. You know what's funny? It's like, and I don't know if you've seen some of the comments. You probably have. Obviously, I told them that you're always in there. But there was a lot of them like, man, where do you get all this energy at? You never, like it's finally starting to translate on camera that I don't set the down.
Yeah, you don't stop, never.
Ever.
I think it's your high blood pressure.
It's weird, yeah, but I don't ever just come home and sit on the couch and just chill.
It reminds me of my dad. He's like,
Just go and go and go and go.
yeah.
But yeah, and the problem is I really don't have a video premise for today, but it's also something I told him as soon as the first came, because that's when the analytics start over, that I would do it. So, man, you look good. Come here for a minute. All right, let's do it. Let's figure out how much we made for the month of October. But before we get into numbers as far as how much money did I make for the month of October, and I should say we made because we did this as a team, we should go back and look at some of the things that we done in the month of October and what the videos were about and see where we are now compared to where we were then. It's kind of weird not having a laptop here because I can actually break it down a little bit better, but I am logged into my Gotcha Man account on this phone as well, so I can at least see what I'm doing. I'll just screenshot on here real quick. Hey, sometimes you got to pull an audible, right? But it looks like the very first video that I made for the month of October was vlog number 27, and it was We Made the News, and I'll put the little picture of it up right here. And it's funny because in that video, we were still just trying to figure out how much damage we had taken on from the floodwaters and all that stuff. But it's crazy to think that that's what started the month, and figuring out what was going on. The second one that I made was I don't know what's going on. And that day there, I get a vibe when I watched the beginning of it a little bit, and I get a little bit of a vibe of like I was scrambling to try to figure out, a video for the day, for number 28, and I pulled over on the side of the highway to that big catfish that had fallen over because of the hurricane, and I was spearfishing, y'all, but gee whiz. Day 3 of October was how much money did I make? I did this video here on October 3rd. Is that right? Let me look at the date real quick. Yeah, October 3rd. So today's what, the 4th or 5th? 4th. So I'm only one day off from last month of doing this, which is great because I remember saying, I'm sitting right over here in this chair last month with the laptop and saying, I'm going to do the same thing next month. And I'm only one day off from doing that, folks. So that's pretty good, actually. And we didn't miss a day. It's hard to believe. Like, that was day 29 or 28 that I sat there and said that, and I can't believe I made it. But, well, I don't know. I guess I can. And at this point, we're 61 days in out of 100. So, what would the percentage be of completion if we're trying to go to 100? 61 days. What would that be, like 50%, 70%? I'm not good with percentage. Put it down in the chat. Somebody will figure it out. So anyway, the very next video after that is the so the 4th video of the month was why I went to prison, the prison story, and the whole R. Kelly song. And you know what? I know I said that I was going to do that for members only, but I haven't got all that together. I haven't pulled the trigger on that just yet. So I'll go ahead and give you guys that. Here's the blooper reel from me trying to sing that song. And hopefully you guys find it as funny as I did. I think about it every 90 days. I think about it every 90 days. Really? I believe I can reach that side, get away and hide, send hide away. There 90 days, break it out and hide. Hot dang. All right, so let's get to brass tacks then. So I got the screenshots of all that I could put on the screen for you, but analytics is what you guys are really here for. So let's give it to you. All right, so for the month of October, it looks like I got 32,674 views for the month, which is about the same as usual according to YouTube, and also got 6,125 watch hours, and I am negative 16 subscribers. Deuces. Part that everybody's curious about, right? So, estimated revenue says $425.64, but the actual payment that Gotcha Man will get the 20th of November is, I think we did a drum roll last month. $433.13. I know you were hoping that the fart sound wouldn't be there, but you have to, right? If it's nothing less than something amazing like a couple $1,000s, then the fart sound is applicable, right? But listen, as long as it's better than the month before, then we're progressing, right? That's all that matters, and this is all going towards the truck anyway. So, yeah, $433.13. How does that break down, and what big factors played into that? Well, I will go ahead and tell you. The videos that were demonetized, and it would have made a significant difference. So, as you guys already know, the certain kind of gas video that I fed to my car was the first problem that I had. The other problem that I had was the video where I mentioned my son's autism diagnosis, and it seemed like YouTube was really just kind of shadow banning me and throttling me back after that, because I was rebellious and just cut out all the times that I said that and re-uploaded it. And then I had to, every time after that, when I went to monetize a video, I had this little questionnaire for like at least 9 to 10 videos after that. And then the video where I say it's payday, baby. I'm trying to remember the reason that it got copyright struck. There must have been a song or something in there. But that was on the 21st of October. That is 3 videos now that was demonetized. And I believe there was one more. But don't get me wrong, it's not because I missed a day. Like last month I had that excuse. Like for $380 is all I made last month, but it was like, hey, you know, I only uploaded from the 5th to the 30th, I think. But this month here, I uploaded every single day. And there's just a couple demonetized, but there's also a couple videos that didn't do so well. And it could have one reason or the other. It's just thumbnail or the time of day that I uploaded it. There's all kinds of different, like this one here, a crazy story. When I was talking about my son getting the cocaine put in his eye, which I thought would be, I even put the breakdown of cocaine, as far as like the scientific breakdown of it, and a picture of me and my son, Nationwide Hospital in the back. Like I actually put some thought into that thumbnail, but you never know what it's going to be, right? When we set up for Halloween and decorated our porch, Gotcha Man's Getting Spooky, the worst performing video in the month of October. Literally the lowest viewed video, fully monetized, but lowest viewed. Like nobody was interested in us decorating for Halloween, which is fine. I don't expect everybody to be like, but yeah. So that's the breakdown for the month of October and what that equated to. But I expect November to do a lot better, and for a couple reasons. I'm still continuing this mystery project, which is going to get more in depth because I'm going to be elbow deep in working on that thing. Like I'm going to tear it down, put it back together. Me and God are coming up with this little scheme that it's almost, it's teasing for sure, right? But I think we're going to do it if we can work it out and make it make sense. But I know people will enjoy that, so that'll be a great performing video. Obviously, I got to do this roof out here by myself, so not a lot of YouTubers out here who do this daily vlog thing are going to be literally tearing apart the roof of their home and trying to put it back together themselves. So I expect this month to do a lot better. As long as I do better than the month previous, then I'm going the right direction. That's all that matters to me. But sorry this was a little bit different and weird because I don't have the laptop here, but it is what it is. So yeah, so that's how we did for the month, and I say we for obvious reasons. And yeah, let's just do a little bit better next month because we only got one more month to pay that truck off, baby. Woo! Oh, we'll scrap this, right?